is B05. So for number 26, we wanted to evaluate f of x plus 1 if my f of x is equal to 3x plus 2. Okay? So what am I plugging in for x in this problem?
X.
X.
Same.
I'm plugging in x, right? So this right here, f of x, is just 3x plus 2. So I'm going to substitute that, 3x plus 2 plus 1. Is there anything I can simplify here?
Add 2 and 1.
Add the 2 and the 1. That gives me 3x plus 3. Is there anything else I can do?
No.
Nope. So that's my answer. Bless you.
Smart.
All right. Pretty much half of you had a question about 26 on Friday, which is good that you had a question. All it's asking you to plug in is x, which doesn't change anything about the function that we're looking at. Right? If it said f of z, then we would just change the x to a z.
Yeah.
Right? So 26 was definitely a weird one. 27, just for fun, was not something you had to do. If I have g of 3b, and g of x is x squared minus x. Okay? Again, we didn't have to write this one if you're confused.
That was complicated. Plug in 3b.
So I got 3b squared minus 3b. What's 3b squared? Now this is going to come up today in our new lesson, so pay attention.
9b?
9b what?
9b. Just 9b.
Nope.
9b squared?
There we go. 9b squared.
Wait, why?
What we're taking, or what we're doing, and this is going to come up today. So again, fellas, I don't know what we're doing back there, but we shouldn't be touching each other and all that. I'm just saying what I'm seeing. Okay, we shouldn't be doing it. So what we're doing here, even though, well, let's think about it like this, right? This is a number outside the parentheses. What do we normally do when there's a number outside the parentheses? Starts with a D. We distribute. So I'm going to distribute the 2 to my 3. I'm going to distribute the 2 to my b. So that gives me 3 squared times b squared, which is 9b squared. Right? Again, we didn't have to do this problem, but this is going to come up today. What is 9b squared minus 3b?
Wait,
6b squared.
wait, can you say that again? 6b squared.
9b squared minus 3b. What does that equal to?
6b squared.
6b squared. Give me a thumbs up if you agree with that. We get 6b squared. Can I combine a b squared with a b?
No, wait, no, you can't. You can't do that.
I knew it.
That's not allowed.
I do it, same guy.
That's all we got.
My brain is literally dying. Yeah.
Right? Now this is super important. I'm glad you brought this up, Liana, because this is a part of our new lesson today. Okay? You cannot combine an x squared with an x, a b to the third with a b to the second. Each different power on these variables might as well be a completely different letter. This might as well say 9y minus 3b. You wouldn't be able to combine that, right? Same thing here. Thank you for bringing that up.
Sad.
What's that?
I thought we learned that in like a different lesson.
Probably.
Yeah, no, we did that.
Number 30.
Yeah, we did.
Probably.
So we did that.
So number 30, the cost of ride-in cab is $3. Okay.
$3.
Plus 75 cents per mile.
X. Yeah.
Okay. Function that represents this is f of x equals 0.75 x plus 3. That's a nice simple linear equation, right? Where x represents the number of miles traveled. And f of x, or y, same thing, is the total cost of the trip. All right? So what's it asking? It's asking us to find and interpret f of 17. Okay, let's do that. F of 17 would be 0.75 times, instead of x, now it's a 17, plus 3. Someone help me out. What's 0.75 times 17?
12.75.
12.75? I believe you. I'm not going to plug it in. And what's 12.75 plus 3? 15.75 what? Dollars. Thank you, Chloe. Dollars. All right? And what I saw a lot of people missing as I was walking around is we missed the interpretation. Right? Interpret means write a sentence explaining what we're talking about. Right? That's what interpret means. So 15.75. how can I interpret what that means within the context of this problem?
Dollar sign?
Okay, that's my units, yes, but 1575 for what? For Chipotle bowl, Aaron. What's it for? Okay, how long was the trip?
3 miles.
Not 3 miles, that's miles.
How many miles, Aaron? What do we plug in? 17.
Oh, we're supposed to have 2
No one told me how to write a sentence.
Right? Because what did we say, or what does the question say X represents? It's right here. Miles traveled. So if I'm plugging in 17 for X, I'm finding the total cost of a 17-mile trip.
Yeah.
Right?
32.
All right. Finally, number 32. Any questions on 30? Sorry. Anybody get that right? 1575?
I put a minus sign there. Why did I put it there?
I don't know.
0.75.
Make sure you add on the interpretation if you didn't write it, okay? And then number 32. What does number 32 say? Ew.
There's like 3
Okay.
types of graphs.
So let's just take a look right at it. Mario collected data about some of the players on the women's basketball team. The data is shown on the table, mapping, and graph. All right? These are not all the same data, right? This is team history. This is age and height. This is stats from the last game. It's just data represented 3 different ways, right? Is each relation a function? This is going back to what we talked about on Thursday, right?
Yeah.
For this first table here, for team history, give me a thumbs up if you think it is a function. Give me a thumbs down if you think it is not a function. Ava has an emphatic thumbs down. Arish does too. So does Melanie. Who can tell me why is this not a function? Yeah, Andrew.
There's repeating input with different outputs.
That's right. We have a repeating input of 3 with a different output of 82 and 88. So this first one is an individual who was on the team for 3 years, only played 82 games. There was someone else that also was on the team for 3 years, but they played in a couple more games, 88 games, right? That would not make a function. What about the second one? Thumbs up. Yes, it is a function. Thumbs down. This mapping diagram is not a function. What do you think?
Wait.
Raven, Christian say thumbs down. A lot less thumbs on this one. Jessica says thumbs down. Okay. Why is this not a function? Who can help me out? Alex. And then Ava, I'll help you I'll get you on the last one. Alex, why is this not a function?
The age 22 has 2 heights, 70 and 73. Also, 25, the age has 2 heights, 72 and 74.
That's right. We cannot have the same input with a the same input with a different output, right? Great job. And then last but not least for this one, thumbs up. Yes, it is a function. Thumbs down. It is not a function. Yes, Ava, why is this one a function?
Because it passes the vertical line test.
There you go. I love that. It passes the vertical line test. If I take my vertical line and I drag it across, there's nowhere on this graph where I have 2 points on the same vertical line, right? What type of function does this look like over here?
Discrete.
Discrete. How can we tell it's discrete?
It has no lines or connections.
There is no line. There is no connections. All right? Great. Is that answer 32?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was just, is it a function? Why or why not? Yep. Perfect. All right. Obviously, we're not going to pass that up because it's in our notebooks.